Hello, everybody out there, YouTube land. This is Moz coming at you live and in person tonight here. Friday night stream, just picking up the slack where Nate's dropping it. So if you guys show up, that's great. If you're not here now, that's cool too. I'll just sit here, chill out, do my thing. But yeah, we're just jumping up here. Let me get some links out. I just popped on real quick to give this a shot. Let's see. All right. Got that going there. I know it wasn't quite ready, but hell with it. You guys seem interested in jumping over. I went ahead and went on. So, yeah. So, yeah, there we go. Stream started a minute ago. Yay. I can't hear them anymore, so I don't know what they're saying. I'm not trying to cut them short. Just doing my thing. Let's see. Let me find my StreamYard, which is where? Where did I put that? Oh, yeah. See, invite, copy to clipboard. So we will go ahead and see if we got some peeps that want to come in. And Lou, who I believe's got to get ready for work, but I'll shoot him that too. And P-Rock. There we go. People got links. We got links. We got one person watching. I think that's me. Who knows? I don't know. I wasn't there. And I'm just kind of watching Nate's stream right now, So Nate still got that ugly hat on that everybody seems to not give him any grief about except for me. That's cool. And still wearing the Edith glasses indoors. I don't know what's up with that. I don't see how he can see anything. They look so dark, those glasses. But yeah, there you have it. Anyway, guys, so we had some cool drops. What's up, Ben? Ben, man, you got a camera and a microphone. Let's get you on here. How about that? We can have our own stream. This is just a pop up just because it was suggested on the other stream. So why not, right? Let's see here. Oh, is this stream done? I don't know. Oh, I can't tell if it's done or not. I can't tell. All right, I forward one all the way to the end. I don't know if his stream's done. Oh, let go. No, it looks like it's still going. So yeah, not a lot going on here. Like I said, just setting this up. I wasn't quite ready to do this. I wasn't in the headspace yet. V, look at that. All right. Somebody commented on my post. Oh yeah. I just watched Shang-Chi last night at 3 this morning because it went up on Disney Plus. Hadn't seen it yet. I was like, ooh, I gotta watch it. And it was fun. It was fun. The CGI needed a little bit more work. I felt that it was a little too childish looking. Kind of like when you first watch Harry Potter, you're like, this could be better, but whatever. It was still fun. Still fun. I have no idea what anybody went through in their streams yet. Nobody's told me about anything. Yeah, well, maybe next time, man. I'm looking for a permanent co-host so I can have my own Don Prime that's not Don Prime. Wouldn't that be cool? So definitely be interested in a permanent co-host. On a permanent day, though. I wouldn't just jump in and do this if I had a co-host that I was depending on. But yeah, I would have been around earlier, but we had dinner and we turned on the television and Dread was on, and I always got to watch that when it's on. So I just sat there and finished it off. It was just how I am. I don't get it. Thought they were just wrapping up. I don't want to be on and like competing with them. It's just crazy. Oh well. And I don't want to get into the meat of this conversation that I was going to start with this title yet until they're done, because I'd rather have meat for my potatoes. So you guys had fun with me drinking the other night. I hear I gotta have to put more beer in the fridge. I think. And when I say beer, I mean cider. And when I say cider, I mean Strongbow. Yeah, you get the point. Hmm. Anyway, I don't have anything to talk about unless some other people get here, though. I need stuff for you guys to send me. What do you guys want to hit up, man? Nate, I don't know what you're saying. I have you muted. I just see you with your arms over your head. You're crazy, crazy guy. And P Rock's over there still. I sent P Rock a link, and I sent Lou a link. I sent Lane a link. I don't think I'm going to get anybody though. Maybe I'll send Chris a link. Yeah, why not? I like Chris. Here we go, Chris. I sent you a link too. I'll just send everybody links. How about that? They all get links. Yeah. Although I think I've run out of people. I'll send V a link. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. V, why not? Everybody's got links. There we go. Dude, so you got the grunt and the squad leader coming in for $395 together. That's a great deal, actually, considering this guy was like $250. I really like my shore trooper, man. I really like him. Let's see. Do this. Do this. Yeah, there we go. And we'll share that just because I can. Share screen, window, boom, share. Look at that. Boom. Why is it like that? That's not how I want it. Oh my God. That's better. Look at that baby. Look at my shore trooper. Yeah, UK definitely, dude. That's a great price. Oh my God. That's awesome. I love my picture I took the other day, man. That's awesome. That's my haze machine at work, just doing all that work, getting that beautiful haze in there. Hey, CC Gray, new subscriber. Thank you. That's awesome. I don't know. Got 3 watching now. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still working on this stuff, I should have opened the other Lightroom. Why did I open this one? I'm dumb. Let's open the other one. We're going to switch the window. This is the one I wanted to open because this has got more individual photos in it. Yeah, there we go. Then we'll go back to sharing again. Let's stop and then share. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to everybody. Window. That's the one I want. Boom. And this one needs to close. Yes. All right. So that's the Lightroom I wanted because we got this desert one now, and you can see the other desert ones, which is cool. This has got a lot of my pictures, not just one picture, and I don't know why it's all the way over there. Because this is my other one with the desert scene. I love this one. This one's, I think, even better than the Shore Trooper, really. Although I'm running out of things to put in a desert. You know what I'm saying? I really should have put new batteries in this before I started streaming. It needs new batteries. So, Ben, so you get the Shore Trooper showing up. Do you have a Rex yet? That's a good question. And while you're thinking and responding to that, I'm going to grab my batteries real quick. Ha! Batteries procured. For watching. Say hi in the chat, guys. I'd like to know who's all here. I see Nate is still streaming. I thought he was leaving, but which is why I started streaming. I'm not trying to take his thunder by any means. He said he was going, and people wanted me to start. So I started so that I'd be here and there'd be no downtime. But I'm waiting on people to get here to have uptime. Oh, the yellow weathering won't be too bad, man. Trust me, this has got yellow weathering on him, man, and he's still, pretty tight. He's great. He's got some yellow to his armor color, man, and it just looks awesome. I love this guy. I just wish his knees bent better. That's the only thing. What's up, CC Gray? How you doing, man? Um, Here's my StreamYard. Yeah. I don't have much to talk about yet. I'm trying to wait for everybody to finish up on Nate's stream before I really get into the meat and potatoes of this. Because they told me they're going to wrap up, and yet they haven't done that. But yeah, we're just. I decided to just link my two desert pictures. Why is this one all the way at the other end? You shouldn't be over there. Boom. That was yesterday's Instagram post. Me and my shore trooper. Just beautiful piece. I love this. I love that way the haze came out in this one. That haze is just so just soupy. It's not like textury at all. You can't even like see the clouds or anything, which is awesome. That's why I love the haze machine over a fog machine. The haze machine is gonna just hang longer and not keep shape as long. Yeah, I know, Ben. I know. I know. This is the complaining about Nate stream. So there we go. We're gonna complain about Nate. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I see the clone collector over there on Nate's stream. I don't think Nate's watching. He's still streaming. Why would he be watching? Oh my god. But yeah, I did send some invites out to some of my peeps to see if they want to hop in, but nobody's done that yet either. So it might be a very lonely, very short stream. I apologize. I wasn't planning to stream tonight. I was just gonna hop on Nate's stream if he was streaming still, and shoot the breeze or whatever. But he says he's not staying around. Makes me sad. Got my new chair yesterday, though. I'm really happy about that. My Herman Miller Arion chair. Oh, it's comfy. It's so much better than the Office Depot garbage that's like this, but not. Oh, man. What's freaky, though, is they delivered it and they didn't even knock on my door. They left this huge office chair in front of my house, just sitting at a huge box that's literally 4 feet tall, and just left it there. It's crazy what they just leave on my porch and not even knock or ring the doorbell to let me know it was there. I had no idea it was there. I was going outside to check the regular mail, and I was like, "What is this big box? Oh my god!" And hell, according to Herman Miller, it hadn't even shipped yet, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe we'll get 2 of them. Who knows? Oh yeah, we can talk about that third-party Spider-Man. All right, so V won't be able to get here. That's cool, man. That's cool. We'll just tell him real quick. So, yeah, they're still talking, man. Thought they were going. It's crazy. So, we have yet. I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. We have yet to hear about a DeLorean dropping, and yet this was really kind of the last day, technically. I mean, from what I understand, they still have an event going till like the 26th or something. But if they wanted to jump on to the dates that tie into Back to the Future, I think they've missed the window. Yeah, CC Gray. I mean, this chair is not much cheaper than that. I mean, yeah, it's infuriating. What's up, Adrian? How you doing, man? It's infuriating what they'll leave on your front porch and not even ring the bloody doorbell. And I've tried to talk my wife into getting like a ring or something so we get notified when they at least come out there, because they're not doing their job of ringing the doorbell or knocking on the door to let us know that they dropped that stuff there, man. It's just Oh, it's infuriating. So, back to the DeLorean though, yeah, Hot Toys really missed the boat on that. If they're gonna drop it, they really missed the hype window on that. I still think they're gonna drop it though. Um, I don't see why they would bother to show us a Back to the Future 3 DeLorean. Um, yeah, exactly. I don't see why they would display, especially one they haven't actually made. I don't know why they would display that with no intentions to ever drop it. So I'm sure we're going to get the drop. It just may not occur in the manner in which we are expecting. That being said, though, let's bring down that positivity just a tiny bit because they love to show stuff that they're never going to make too. Uh, Case in point is my Ripley and Power Loader 2.0, or apparently Padme if you're a Star Wars buff, or Obi Wan Kenobi from Clone Wars. It doesn't seem to be um, going to be happening anytime soon. But you know, I like to have a little bit of faith, just a little bit of faith. But yeah, yeah, I know the Ring doorbell's worth. My wife's worried about the house catching on fire or something. I don't know, and she's the boss. I happy wife, happy life, right? So I don't argue it. I'm just hoping nothing expensive gets stolen off our doorstep, which hasn't happened since our kids still lived in the house. Somebody stole our Christmas package for my parents that had a Nintendo DS in it for our kid. So yeah, it was quite frustrating. But that was like whenever Nintendo DS was a thing. So that was years ago. Yeah, Hot Toys is really bad at hitting those marks. I mean, they missed the mark for Halloween and Pennywise. I mean, they obviously had a Halloween type figure with Pennywise. They didn't get that out at all during the month of October. Um, they missed the mark. Hell, they missed the mark with Cable, which they just dropped last night, aka this morning. This is insane. They just dropped that. If I wasn't in the pinch that I'm in, I would be considering to buy him just because Cable's a cool character. First appeared in X Men number 201 as a baby Nathan Summers. Um, I believe, yeah, X Men 201, Uncanny X Men 201, and and then of course as full grown Nathan Summers Cable in New Mutants number 87. Um, so yeah, I like my Cable. It's just I don't see them really being on point with their drops. Cable dropped last night. Yes, this morning, last night. From what they posted it. It dropped. Monica posted it. Did I really? Okay, hold on. Let me go check my news again. Because that is a good point. I haven't seen like the boxes saying Cable. I only saw that. Um, Let me see. Cable. No, not. Let's see. Cable. Mm, okay, that's not the right group. Man, I got too many groups. This is really hard to keep up with. I saw, yeah, Monica, I think, made all the posts. Maybe Monica was trolling. I mean, I don't know. Be great to have been paying attention to the Nate stream because I'm sure he knows for sure. Um, yeah, I don't know what the story is with Pennywise. There's rumor that they have to redo something, uh, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm really bad at doing my research, to be honest with you. Where's the Facebook groups? Six scale. Let's try to find this here. Let's see. Yesterday there was a upcoming payment notification for Cable. That's 1 year ago. Let me try searching for Monica because I know Monica did all the posts on that. She hit like 5 different groups saying that he was dropping, but now when I search Monica, okay, why are they not in order? I mean, seriously, why are these posts not in order? Oh my god. What in the tarnation? All right, one more group I'm gonna check because 6 scale is not helping me. Groups. Where is it? I just joined a new group and there we go. They may have pulled down all the today news credit to so and so. All right, so Monica apparently was going off of and this is 16 hours old, and if nobody's seen it, yeah, there's nobody commenting on this group to the contrary that it didn't drop, but they're all surprised that it did. Let me see. I'm checking other groups here. This is a little infuriating now. Let's see. Where did I'm looking for one more group here. And let me look up Monica on here. There's that post. Um, today, okay, here we go. Comments. Oh, what? No, I want to look at. I don't understand this. I say all comments and it doesn't show me all. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So Cable was a false alarm. Cable has not been released, according to some people that responded to Monica's post. Um, let's see. Yep, looks like it was a false alarm. I apologize. I had not seen the update that that was a false alarm. Now I feel like a complete nubbins. I'm a complete and utter nubbins. But man, they are still going for people that were supposed to be done. Totally killing me. Crazy, crazy. All right, so no cable. Wow, that's news to me again. Thank you for dropping that news. I appreciate it. Ben, see, that's why you need to be here. You could have stopped me. um, but yeah. Any case, so cable didn't drop. So we only had one drop this week then, and that was Flash wasn't this week, was it? Was that this week? I don't remember. It's all a blur. I went to sleep and I woke up stupid. Um, but I think we only had Flash drop this week. I think that's right. And then they had the announcement of the quarter scale Batman. And I think that's all the actual news we got this week, which is a light week considering we had Disney Plus Day today. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, El Jefe? Hey, look. Don't play anything else. No, stop. What are you doing? God, no, cancel. Just stop. Oh, that's not supposed to be caps. All right. Yeah, Eternals were coming today, but well, yeah, if we didn't see that last night, then we're not going to see it. Not today. So I think that's going to be a late announcement as well. I think, yeah, there's obviously going to be a figure or two down the pipe, but I think it's going to be a later announcement because I think they jumped onto that train before they had a real understanding of what the figures were going to do. Ah, yeah, geeking out. Apparently, there's COVID lockdowns over in Hong Kong, so we may have delays from that. That is a good point. Thank you, Nate. Thank you. I have not been doing my due diligence lately and watching the news because it's all too depressing. It really is. You know, if it doesn't get thrown in my face by my normal means of going about my day, then I don't typically know what's going on in the world. With the exception of like the election. When we had the election, of course, I was going on my way to be like, all right, what's crazy now? So I think Nate's got to go to work. If he doesn't, he's more than welcome to hop over here, but I didn't send him a link. Um, so yeah, the DeLorean, as I was going on, I think we'll get it, but I think they're going to miss the window that we were all expecting. I think what's going to happen is they're just going to give it to us in their Hot Toys time, not in any time fashion that we're going to be all excited about, like November 12th or November 5th, or was it 5th? October, yeah, whatever. Any of the dates that meant anything to the movie, I think that those are just going to be something that we hope for, but isn't actually going to be a reality. It's going to be just dumb that they just miss those kind of dates. Um, but yeah, Cable did not drop as predicted. I don't know where Monica got misinformed, or perhaps Monica was trolling everybody. I don't know. I can't say for sure. I'm not in Monica's head, but we do appreciate all the drop information that Monica tends to provide that is reliable. So keep that in mind there. And then let's see. So yeah, we don't have anything that really dropped. We had the Flash drop, and but yeah, with the film Eternals tanking, they're probably gonna take buy their time on it. They're gonna push it out kind of like they're doing Black Widow. We had like a little tease or whatnot of Taskmaster, and then like a year later, they finally, I think, didn't they finally release Taskmaster? I can't even remember. Oh my god. Let me pull up Sideshow's website. But yeah, it took them a long time to get some of these figures out there that just I think they were contractually obligated to release, and yet they don't feel like it's really going to be worth the effort. So they kind of sit on their hands when it comes to that. Um, let's see. Let's go to Marvel. Is there any four figures that I'm looking forward to next year? As in, looking forward to them to announce, or looking forward to dropping? Because you know that's two different things. I can look forward to a whole bunch of figures that I would hope that gets announced, but actual dropping, my Mando stuff. I got my Blurg and Quill on pre-order. I got my Mando and Quill on pre-order, or Mando and Quill, Mando and Blurg in pre-order. I got my Swoop bike on pre-order. All these things I'm pretty excited about. Um, but yeah, they did announce Taskmaster. Yeah, but I wouldn't say. Let me see what I got on order. Let's look at my orders. I forgot what I got on order. Two pack, of course, but I think that's coming this year. I think we've got something with that. I think two pack boba is coming this year. Yeah, I got both blurg sets because I'm expecting the Maju cases, so I'm gonna hopefully have the room for them. Although now that I'm looking back at it, I'm only getting 3 Maju cases, and I got several big figures. I got 2 Pred Aliens that are really big, comparatively speaking to other Hot Toys. I got my Ed 209 that's huge if I want to, make him look decent and not just kind of hunched over like, on a walker or something. And then I got RoboCop and his chair. So if I want to use his chair and have him set in that set up, that's kind of big. So I got some pretty big stuff that I need to account for. And of course, I got my Scout Trooper speeder bike. So let's see. What do I got on order? I got Luke Skywalker Deluxe on order. Um, yeah, speeder bike does take up some room. I got Ash Williams Luxury Edition from Asmus Collectibles. That's on order. I got Boba Fett repaint on order. Quill and Blurg, Mandalorian and Blurg, Swoop Bike, Mandalorian and Grogu Deluxe, Chrome Edition, Ahsoka and Grogu Deluxe. These are just what's ordered through here. I got some ordered through other sites. Captain Rex is still on order, of course. Shore Trooper, Grunt, still in order. Let's see. I think everything else is shipped here. Yeah, it looks like everything else on this page is shipped. Oh, Pennywise, he's still in order. So, but yeah, we got a lot of Hot Toys still coming in down the pipe, and then of course I got stuff that's on order through other shops. I got, I think, 2 Tank Troopers on order. I got Clone Wars Ahsoka and Clone Wars Maul on order. Those are both through shops and not Sideshow. I got Bo-Katan on order through Toys Wonderland, and my 2-pack Boba set on Toys Wonderland. The Rogue One Tank Trooper, isn't that the wait? Oh, the Tank Trooper. Wait, what do I have then? I got the Mandalorian one. Isn't that a Tank Trooper, or is that a? I don't remember. Whatever one that Bill Burr and Mando dressed up as. That's what I got on order. Let's me look at Star Wars now. Let's see. I like the Bad Batch, but I don't think I can commit to that, man. I mean, it's already bad enough. Oh, I got 2 Dark Troopers on order. Yeah, I missed that too. So, Transport Trooper. That's what he is, not a Tank Trooper. Yeah, I got 2 Transport Troopers on order, not Tank Troopers. So yeah, there's a difference there. But if anybody wants to hop on the stream with me and chill out, we can do that. But right now, it seems like it's pretty quiet. I've got nobody responded as far as jumping back on. I guess I have the plague. I don't know. Okay, I'll go back to this one here because we like this one too. Boom. Go back to that heavy Mando. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna need the Tank Trooper. I mean, I only got this guy because I know he can work with the Mandalorian troopers. Because you see shore troopers there in the Mandalorian. You may not see a squad leader, but you can always throw a squad leader in. It's just somebody we didn't see, right? So, good times, noodle salad, right? But yeah, this is just a fun little stream I thought I would do, and I feel like I'm kind of talking to myself more than anything. Yeah. Let's see. I have and Adrian, I have the OG Mando, and I have the deluxe Mando currently, but I just felt like I needed Mando and a Blurg on his own. So I don't have to continue to mess with them. I could just leave them up there on display or whatever, and or shoot some pictures, but not have to sit there and tinker with that display at all and move things around for that. So I kind of I think most people probably don't need both, but I was weird about it. I was like, oh, let me just buy the 2-pack. I think they called it right though on one of the Geeking Out streams that I think the Blurg by itself is probably going to be the one that's eventually worth more. But I could be wrong. It could be the one that's produced more. I don't know. What's up, Kevin Collectibles? Thank you so much for just subscribing. I appreciate it. I wish I had more to talk about, but I feel kind of bullied into this stream because I popped on to Nate's stream and they're like, yeah, you should do a stream. And here I am and feel like I'm just running my mouth. But I hope you guys aren't too bored. Let's see what else we can look at here that hasn't been looked at. Let me take a look here. I got some of my photography stuff in here, but I've shown you guys this stuff all on Instagram before, so that's not fun. Hey, look, there's World of Warcraft stuff. Ooh, let's move off of that. Embarrassing. But as far as Mandalorian, I like my deluxe Mando, the current one I have. I mean, this is a shot of the deluxe Mando, and you get the right lights on him, he can look good. Whip out the rum. I don't need to kill myself. Um, Mando, I think, can look pretty good even without the chrome effect. Um, I think he gets the right kind of shine there. The worst shine on this figure, the part that really is disappointing to me is actually the shine on the fork of his gun. That fork there looks very plastic from most angles, and it's kind of disappointing. Um, but that's the only part of that I think probably could have used some more shine to it. Here we go. Look, it's my Chihuahua. Wah, wah, wah. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Anything else? Here's a shot I did with some McFarlane figures, the McFarlane World of Warcraft figures. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was pretty impressed with this one. People told me it looked like a movie poster. I was pretty impressed. Um, let's see. Let's see. I don't think I have anything in here worth talking about. There's the Durasteel Mando. I was trying to go for a shot that they showed you on the Disney Plus splash screen at one time. I don't know how it works out. There's my DX17. And there's my DX18. Standing on top of some aliens. Let's see if anybody's in the thing here. Nope. Yeah, I'm really happy with that picture for the World of Warcraft game. Even though now, see, this is here's an interesting pose for your Mandalorian guys. If you guys have the Mandalorian, um, I got him. I'm pointing at my monitor, but imagine me pointing. Yeah, I don't know if I can point to see where his. Yeah, there we go. See where his hand is here. I got him holding the strap like he's unstrapping his rifle, and you see on the right hand he's got the front of the rifle like he's drawing it out. It's one of the quick draw maneuver kind of things that he did in the show. Got a little bit of too much red in this armor though. I needed to desaturate that a little bit. Yeah, Lou's got to get ready for work. I'm sure he'll be here, but I don't know if he'll be here before I get bored. um, There's another angle of it, just kind of a pre-shot, where I was just kind of learning the pose, where he's again doing that quick draw kind of thing with his rifle that he does. He does another one where he flips it over his back, but it doesn't translate as well. Here's a pose of the gunslinger, Mando. Another great pose for him. Let's see. Here's one of my favorite shots of the DX18 I took, man. But this is with the original head sculpt. This is before I swapped it out for the good head sculpt, the DX17 head sculpt. The DX17 head sculpt, I think, works really great on this guy once you get that working. I mean, you got this picture right here. This is the DX18 body with a DX17 head sculpt. I think it just looks fantastic. He just looks mean. He looks great. But yeah, I don't know what this one is. Oh, yeah, he's just standing there with the quick draw thing. Let's see. I like to have my characters drawing their weapons quite a bit. And of course, the cute one here with the alien crossover with Star Wars. We got Facehugger getting my Remnant Trooper. I wish I had bought more than one Remnant Trooper. I really do. And of course, one of my favorites that I really need to build a diorama for. Though the full moon effect, that's actually a 3D printed moon that I used. Of course, I dropped it on the floor and it's now broken, but those are the breaks. Quite literally. um, Then you get the MMS 238. I don't like that shot. That's a better shot, better skin tones. Yeah, the Clone Wars Mall is going to use the DX18 head, at least according to the promo shots. So you're going to have. Let me go back here. You're going to have this head on your Clone Wars Mall, which, if you can get the right angles, he doesn't look so bad. But um, there's some angles where his jowls just look too flabby for where Maul should be at. It's kind of sad. Oh, let's see. Just trying to figure out. Hey, look, my puppies. Hi, puppies. Look, they're all just wanting to go out. What's up? Predator 2 City Hunter there. It's pretty cool. But yeah, what else do we got here? What else is in the news? Here's a cool shot. One of my old shots there. It's when I first got my Mando. Although the first picture I took with my Mando was that one. No, maybe it was this one. Excuse me. And then I was like, ooh, I should put a facehugger in his hand. And I did that. And I was like, oh, wait, let's have him standing on top of some alien and stuff with the facehugger in his hand. And that's what I like the most. So good stuff. Good stuff. I like it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about photography, of course, I learn as I go. So I don't know everything, but I have, messed around quite a bit. And I've learned some things. Predator putting on a Jason mask. Different Predator who killed Jason. I like this series here. I just didn't shoot it in order, which is sad. They're working together because that's how I feel the Predators. This one I did not actually like. This is the one I ended up using. But when I was doing my making of video, I found this pose, and I like that pose a lot. That kind of downward shot was pretty cool. Yeah, you can find shots just when you're pulling around, doing your own thing. There's the NECA alien. Let's alt tab back over. Why are you not alt tabbed over? So all I've seen is a screen grab of the new Predator movie. It's interesting. I don't like the fact that they're kind of placating people by having a female lead, and I'm all for a female lead. And I was actually it was brought to my attention that you had some female hunters in some of the native culture, and that could be the case, but it's not widely known, so a lot of people are going to misinterpret it. You cannot see CC Gray's comments. The only comment I see from CC Gray last was, does CW Mall reuse the head? And I didn't share that one. How about if I do that? How's that? You see it now? It's crazy because I can see them. They're fine. But my thoughts on the new Predator, I haven't seen the design, so it's really from the teaser picture they've showed us. Where is my window? From the teaser picture they've shown us, let me pull this up here. Hold on. Let me get out of this thing here. Let me close this. Hold on, guys. Let me find this picture. There we go. Let's open image, a new tab. There we go. And then we will share this tab. Chrome tab. There we go. All right, so this is the only image I've seen so far promoting the new movie. I think they're going with the name Prey now instead of Skulls, but I could be mistaken. What's concerning me is how overly proportioned this predator looks. He looks like he's gonna have a lot of the AVP build to him, which kind of concerns me. Because the AVP predators were a little top heavy, in my opinion. They were just way bulkier than they needed to be. Um, but this is supposed to be taking place like in the 1700s, like 300 years ago, right? And it's supposed to be one of their first encounters. So, there you have that. Let me back out of here. See. Let's do this tab. How about that? This will be a better tab to go on here. Let's remove that. And remove that. And let's share screen. Chrome tab. There we go. Boom. All right. So, what's up, P Rock? Need some food? Give you a second. Yeah, we played this give you a second thing before, man. It never happened. So I haven't even read this article yet, but I see Variety has done this. So this is the actual picture they're using to promote it. Um, yeah, I'm hoping they don't kill the predator, man. That's one of the things that bugs me. But this predator is way too big. In fact, it looks like his arms are going all the way down to the ground here. I mean, that's how big, oversized he is. This is whoever did this image is kind of he's not in the right scale with the person he's stalking. He's just that's like they have two separate images, and this one's just too far up into the foreground, so he looks too big. But we shall see. But anyway, as it says here, Prey, which is set in the Predator universe with an indigenous woman as its lead, will stream on Hulu. Okay, well, so it's going to be going straight to streaming. It's not going to be a movie. Stream on Hulu in the United States in summer 2022. In some international markets, it will stream on Disney Plus under the Star brand, and in Latin America, it will premiere on Star Plus. Reports about the existence of a Predator reboot were out there, but its first look, title, and the timing of its release were officially announced on Friday as part of its Disney Plus promotional event. Prey is produced by John Myers. I don't know how you say that, and is one of a slate of films from 20th Century Studios. So wait, it's going to go straight to Hulu, but as a film. What's up, JV Collects? What's up, man? Let's see. So where did that article go? Let's see. So there's going to be a film. Prey is directed by Dan Trachtenberg of 10 Cloverfield Lane. That's a good promise. That was a good movie. Its official log line is set in the world of, I don't know, log line. That's an interesting word. Set in the world of the Comanche Nation 300 years ago, the action thriller follows Naru, the skilled warrior who fiercely protects her tribe against a highly evolved alien predator. Ugh. The indigenous actor Amber Midthunder Legion plays Naru, who, according to Disney, wants to prove her worth as a warrior and certainly gets her chance when she comes face to face with the most dangerous hunter of all, an otherworldly predator. It's not clear whether Prey will be released in theaters. The Predator franchise began in 1987 with Arnold Schwarzenegger toppling the original title. 5 more titles in the franchise have been released since then. Most recently, 2018's The Predator, directed by Shane Black, which was complete garbage. I added that in there at the end. There were 3 other 2022 films announced Friday in the Hulu Star cohort. Rosaline, a new take on Romeo and Juliet, which I don't feel we need, is from the perspective. We're moving out of, we're going to stop there. We've done with the Predator news. But there's your image. And like I said, this Predator, I mean, this should be like where his belt would be if he was like a person, right? And this is where the landscape behind her is like topped out. I mean, this is your horizon line right here. So what are they doing to me, man? Why is this? These guys got like no pelvis, no legs. He's huge, and this is arms here. So They really ruined the shot here by trying to put it big enough to look imposing without showing you anything, and the perspective just kills me every time I look at it. Um, yeah, that's just it's not giving me a lot of faith right now, is what I'm saying. It's crazy. Now, that being said, if the Predator looks awesome, then I'm all down for it. But if it looks like, that assassin Predator or super Predator of any type, I'm not going to have any part in it. The thing was horrendous, as far as my opinion goes. It was just, ugh. I was not a fan at all of that Predator. So yeah, JV Collects jumped on. He says, "What's good, everyone?" Ben's here, of course. He's yoing back, and P Rock is swearing that he's going to get some food in him, and I guess join the stream. But yeah, we'll see. We're not holding our breath because otherwise it'd be a really quiet time while we wait. Anyway, so but yeah, back on the DeLorean, since we got a couple of new people, what I was saying about that is I still feel that Hot Toys is going to release it. It's just not going to be on the timetable that people were predicting. I don't think we're going to see a release of it anytime this year. We're not going to see any more about it, I don't think. I'll be quite surprised if we see anything this year about it. All right, let me take that back. I won't be that surprised. I'll be moderately surprised. How about that? Adrian Gonzalez says, "You gotta love when you get a figure with no upkeep to worry about the squad leader." You know, this is true. Um, this figure doesn't need any upkeep. I mean, you just need to keep dust off of them because right now I have nowhere to put them that's dust free. I have nowhere to put them that's dust free right now. I'm out of room in the detolfs. IKEA's out of detolfs, and I don't even know if I'd want to buy one knowing that I got module cases coming. So, yeah, I mean, right now they're sitting on top of my bookshelves. You just got your squad leader Wednesday, or you got your module cases? Let's see, Ben. Not to rub it in your face, but I never need to worry. Perks of living in the UK. Never need to worry. What about dust? Everybody has to worry about dust. Dust is everywhere. It's skin follicles. But yeah, I got my squad leader in the mail Tuesday. We unboxed him on the live stream, and I took some pictures of him that night. I love this guy. He's awesome. I can't wait to get the rest of them, and I need to get my 3D printer working. I have to print a lunch tray and a cup. Wait, UK's got humidity. Isn't it raining there all the time? Um, maybe he's got seamless arms. I don't think he's got seamless arms. In fact, well, I'm not feeling a seam. But then again, I don't have a lot to go on here. There's a seam there. He's got seams, Jeff. Good try. Good try. Now we're talking football. Football is life. The grunt has pleather, yeah, on the ammo pouch, yeah. So we'll put some. We'll just for the grunt. We'll just put some finisher on there and call it a day. We should be fine. And try not to pull too hard on the straps because even though it has finishers, they're very small straps. Um, but oh wait, what? Oh, UK and England are two different places. I apologize, Ben. Um, yeah, I kind of lump you guys in sometimes. And I blame my favorite, well, one of my favorite shows right now, Ted Lasso, because they're like, how many countries are in this country? And they're like, four. I love Ted Lasso. AFC Richmond, yeah. I don't even know if that's a real team. I couldn't say. Let's see. But yeah, there's your article they got, here for Predator Prey to stream on Hulu. Yeah, yeah, Ben. That was the point I was making. So, well, hmm. Wales. There you go, Wales. Wales. Isn't that where Doctor Who's filmed at? Isn't Cardiff part of Wales? Or am I confusing things? I could be. I've never been to Europe, so I could be wrong. I'd love to go, but COVID messed that all up. Um, I apologize. Let's see. Yeah, they film Doctor Who in Cardiff all the time. At least they did. I haven't been into Doctor Who since we got the 13th Doctor, and really the 12th Doctor was pushing it. Uh, I didn't like Chris Chinable's direction at all. I just felt like it got dumb. Like the moment he started wearing Sonic sunglasses, I was like, all right, turning the channel. This is annoying. Uh, so yeah, that was my. I haven't really given it a shot. I tried to watch, the 13th Doctor, like the first episode too, and I was just left wanting. I was like, okay, okay. Yeah, I never really watched Torchwood either because I don't like I don't like watching what's his name, Jack's Captain Jack. What the hell is the actor's name? Normally I would know this, and it's just out of my head. Um, no doctors after the fourth. Dude, I love me some Tom Baker, but to be honest with you, I didn't pay enough attention to the Doctor Who until Eccleston's Doctor. Um, I would watch it if it was on, and it was a good enough episode, back before then. But I never went out of my way for it until the '05 relaunch, and I had a hard time with Eccleston and some of the other Doctor stuff. There, John Barma, thank you. Um, I had a hard enough time with that stuff just because of special effects. God, the special effects. You got to really push yourself through the special effects they use over there at the BBC. You're just like, whoa, just bad. But yeah, I heard Russell T Davies is coming back. I don't know how I feel about that. I liked most of his stuff, but really, I think Moffat had a better overarching storytelling ability, which is sad. He let some things slide and fall to the floor, yes, but I think his storytelling overall, I missed the overarching stories that they had like through the seasons. Um, yeah, I love Tennant's run. Tennant was my favorite Doctor out of the new ones. I mean, he was just great, just yeah, Alonzi. Um, I love Tennant's Doctor. He was great. He was great. My favorite episode, Library and Forest of the Dead, is a two-parter, which is where you first meet River Song. Um, you liked Missy? I like the actress, but I think they just I don't know. I mean, if you like her, that's cool. Um, she just seemed a bit too. I can't even think of the term. It annoyed me. I was like, oh, okay, I'm done. I actually liked Claire as when she was when you first meet her in that the snowman episode, man, I was like, oh my god, I love this episode. But then like that next season they had with Matt Smith was like now the episodes have gotten dumb. Yeah, she was just yeah, she got on my nerves, Missy. I didn't understand the hype for her. I really didn't. And I don't mind that they made the doctor a female, but I just felt the writing wasn't there to support that change. Let's see. I was just saying the season had Missy. She wasn't my favorite thing in it. I just absolutely love Capaldi's new tone and how serious the show became. My favorite episode of Capaldi's run was called Listen, and the finale where he's like punching through that wall the whole time, which was cool. But those are my couple favorites. But like the Robin Hood one, people liked it. I didn't. Um, the Robin Hood one, you just stuff like that kind of turned me off. This that stupid stuff. I mean, heck, one of the first episodes where he comes back and he's like playing the guitar and he's got his Sonic sunglasses on and he's riding this huge vehicle and um yeah, I don't even remember what season that was because that was where I was really starting to lose it. I was like, I gotta stop. But it wasn't for Doctor Who, I wouldn't have been one of those people that knew who Karen Gillan was before Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm just saying, I was one of those people that was in the know, which was cool. I was like, hell yeah, Karen Gillan. In fact, I remember when Matt Smith got on the Terminator Genesis, and I was like, ooh, Matt Smith's gonna be in something. I was pretty happy. Although at the time when they switched to Matt Smith, I was not happy. I was like, no, I don't want to go. I was with David Tennant on that one. Um, yeah, I have to rewatch Listen though. It's been since it aired that I've watched it, so it's been a while. But I remember that one leaving a good impression on me. I was really happy with it at the time. I remember that. But yeah, I used to buy all the seasons. I got you know the Ninth Doctor up through uh the 11th Doctor's all his whole run, and then I don't think I bought the Capaldi one though. I don't think I bought that one. I think I stopped buying at that point. My favorite villains have always been the Daleks, though. But one of my favorite episodes would be the Van Gogh episode. I mean, how can you not like that episode? And that was something else that I felt that got lost with the newer Doctor Who stuff. Um, they didn't go back and affect things in the past so much anymore. It was all future stuff and stuff like that, and it was just not interesting to me. I like when they go into history and they do historical fiction. I like that. And I, of course, I do like some of the future stuff too, but the historical fiction, I think, is what really holds my attention, um, personally. This is again me. These are all my opinions, so please don't be mad at me, or be mad at me. I don't really care. Can't believe I'm sitting here talking about Doctor Who though. Um, but yeah, I I dig me some Doctor Who. It's been a minute since I've watched it though. Let's see. Hold on, get back to this. Let's see. Um, yeah, I agree. David Tennant was a true golden age for Doctor Who. The production quality stepped up massively when Matt Smith became the Doctor, though. And yes, Van Gogh. I don't like Doctor Who RN though. Doctor RN. Oh, right now. Okay. Um, my problem with the David Tennant stuff is nothing about Tennant, is nothing about the production per se, but the music mixing is way off. Like my David Tennant, one of my favorite episodes is Waters of Mars, and you can't hear any of the dialogue though because the music is way too loud in most of those scenes. You're just like, my God. And then you get to the Matt Smith stuff, season six, no, season five. Geez, now I can't remember because they had Tennant had those weird seasons. He had seasons two, three, four, and the special. Yeah, season five. Um, and it was like the music got just way overhauled for the show and worked with the show. It didn't try to compete against it, which is the problem that the David Tennant seasons had. Is the music kind of competed against it, even though it was good music and it was a good show, but they would always compete with each other on who was more important or whatever, and it just you lose some of the dialogue and stuff, especially with David Tennant trying to keep his Scottish accent out. Um, of his British accent. Um, and that was another problem I had with Capaldi too. I had a hard time understanding him. Um, he just was really low talking. Um, yeah, I didn't picture myself talking about Doctor Who tonight either. But hey, if it keeps us occupied while we're waiting for P Rock to eat the Last Supper, because that's how long he's been gone. I'm giving him grief, man. I'm giving him grief. But there's nothing wrong with Doctor Who. Doctor Who's a great show. My wife's favorite books are actually based on Doctor Who loosely. It was funny because she would always give me crap about Doctor Who. She's like, "Oh, you're watching this and watching this again." Her favorite books are Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. Well, I should say those are some of her favorite books. And there's a lot of time traveling in that and stuff. And she was watching an interview where Diana Gabaldon said she was inspired by watching Doctor Who. And I was like, "Ha ha, got you." Um, right, Adrian? Right? P Rock is like eating everything. Um, eh, thank you, Ben. Now, to address the previous Doctors, though, I watched the movie, which was bad. Um, but as far as trying to catch up on the older episodes, I haven't. I know HBO Max has got Doctor Who on there. I haven't really looked at it, but I know when Netflix had it, they had like barely any of the previous episodes. They had like 18 total episode arcs out of all the other old Doctor Who stuff at the time that I was trying to go back and watch it. Now I did watch the very first episode, and I did watch the first Dalek episode, with um, Hartnell. In fact, a great movie is what do you call it? Man, what is that movie they did? Something Space and Time. It was about the making of Doctor Who, like how it came about. I would go get it, but I'm the only one here. I don't feel proper about leaving the stream. Just go get the title. But A Journey Through Space and Time or something. It was like it was a BBC original movie about Hartnell's first few years and when they replaced him and how that all worked out and everything. And what's up, H Green? Man, we're talking Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Um, but yeah, it was actually pretty interesting to watch that. I really like that movie. It's a great movie. An adventure in space and time. Yeah. Yeah. It's a great little movie. I like that. But yeah, I bought that. I buy a lot of my physical media. So have you guys seen Adventure in Space and Time? Who else here watches Doctor Who? Speak up. Is this me and Ben? Are we boring you guys talking about Doctor Who? Again, if you're just tuning in, I haven't watched the past few seasons, or in Europe they say series. So confusing to me. I haven't watched really much of anything since they brought what's her name, the girl from Broadchurch, which was another good show. Uh, if you'd asked me last week, I would have known her name. It's just not catching tonight. Um, Dirk, what's up? Darth Vapor. All right, I'll give you that. That's good. You used to watch CC Gray? Rock on, rock on. Adrian, all right. So you know what Doctor Who is, but you've never seen it. If you have HBO Max, you can watch Doctor Who. You can stream it on there. It used to be on Netflix. Um, at the very least, you can start with the 2005 Christopher Eccleston Doctor Who. Um, I mean, you can go all the way back and start, but I think the nice thing about when they redid it back in 2005 and they started the show again, I think the nice thing about that is it was a good jumping on point for those who hadn't been watching it as when they were growing up and dealing with just the really real. I mean, you got some cheesy special effects even in today's show, but even the really cheesy stuff. Let's see. CC Gray. All right, he's talking about Hot Toys. Let's get on here real quick. You think the DeLorean may have just been bait to sell figures? That's my unpopular opinion. That is I wouldn't put that past Hot Toys. They've they've done stuff similar to that in the past. Um, not to that to that extent though. I mean, God, I know I've seen it in the past where they're like, here's this guy, and then they never give you the follow up. In fact, they really follow up and give you the whole run. I mean, so I wouldn't put it past them to not give you everything like that. Um, but whether or not you could really sit there and say it was bait, like intentional bait, all I can say really is I hope it wasn't, because it's going to hurt them in the long run. Yeah, this Adrian does have a point. As far as that, Marty had seen really limited, but he just seems to still be in stock. There's Lane, kind of. What's up, Lane? I got a black screen for you, but it says Lane there, so I assume that's you. Could be P-Rock pretending to be Lane.
Yes, it is me, the Grand
It
High
is you.
Fly.
You're just a black screen. Everything all right over there?
However, my headset is still switching over so that I can.
Oh, okay. Hey, so Lane, we were talking about the DeLorean, and then there you are. And we are also before that came back up, we were talking about Doctor Who. Are you a fan? Have you watched Doctor Who before?
I have watched here and there. I'm more old. Up to 89 Doctor Who.
Up to 89, so up to the movie.
I'm Tom Baker. Tom Baker.
Who doesn't like Tom Baker? I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean, if you don't like Tom Baker, you're not British.
But yeah, we have people worried about the DeLorean because it did not drop.
But we were being told that cable's going to come out. So
yeah, Monica pulled a fast one on us too, man, because apparently that didn't drop either. Monica had posted in like 4 groups that I saw, which is like, that's dropping today. And I told you he was dropping, and apparently that never dropped. There was no.
That doesn't mean it's not going to show up tomorrow.
Yeah, well, there was no product in Hong Kong for people to buy.
Well, if that does show up, it doesn't matter if it shows up on Monday or whatever, too. But if cable comes out, that's just like Howard Chen going, la, 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 la. You got to know what I'm going to do, but you really don't. Nah, 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 nah. That is the most adult thing you will see on your stream probably ever.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm pretty adult.
So, okay. So I only have a little bit popping on because I got to go get my dinner from Chipotle and hope it doesn't rustle my stomach.
Chipotle.
Yeah, but so you're talking about Prey?
We were talking about the Predator Prey thing, and
I will not be buying a hot toy from this movie.
Why is that?
Because it's probably going to be really dumb.
Well, I was going over this picture here. You look how out of scale that Predator is to her. I mean,
yeah. Well, I get what they're kind of trying to do with this movie a little bit. But in most Native American cultures, this is not what ladies were doing.
Yeah, I mentioned that too at the very beginning. But then again,
I figure you probably had.
Yeah, but then again, I am not an aficionado on all these cultures.
Yeah, because
I would have to go do some research to find out.
I think she's supposed to be is it a Pat? What is it supposed to be? Comanche or Apache?
Yeah, Comanche. Yeah.
So
really just got to research if Comanche had female.
Well, Comanche are from my state that I live in.
All right.
But there were lots of other bands of Comanche too.
Yeah.
But usually it was mostly men who were the ones who were the warriors.
Well, exactly. I agree, but
that doesn't. Now it's going direct to Hulu. Now, on the flip side, even if this movie isn't great, that's like saying it's it could be somewhere between Predator 2 through 4 on the scale there.
Predator 2. Predator 2.
Well, I mean, the thing is though, bro, this is kind of like when you look at the Hellraiser movies. Once you get past 2, what are you really talking about? And there are 10 of them.
Bloodline wasn't that bad because you learned about the box. But yeah,
it was all right. But I'm just because I'm saying I don't think it's going to be too good. For something to go directly onto a streaming service, to me, there's always.
Oh, yeah, it's made straight to video. You got to concern yourself right there.
I know. I'm not complaining. It's just I think it's going to be fun. If they were doing this, I love the fact they're setting it in like, the 1700s. Like that to me is different. That's trying something different with the series. Yeah. Do I expect it to play a lot like the beats of the first Predator? Probably, because that movie that's one of the best suspense movies ever made.
Yeah, they did a great job on the first one.
Yeah, the Predator. So we're going to see that. That's like if I saw a new Commando movie, not having Arnold Schwarzenegger, but we've got we've got Danny Matrix as the main guy because he's the grandson. He's the son of Alyssa Milano's character.
Yeah,
who's some big beefy guy, or for this thing, and he kills instead of the worst South American army in the history of non-existent of made-up countries like he did in the original one. This guy would kill the second worst army in the history of made-up South American country ever. like in DC Comics or something, one of the made up cities or countries.
Yeah.
And blow them all away. But it would still hit similar story beats because I still think Commando, we didn't realize it at the time, is one of the greatest video game movies ever made.
Was that based off a video game?
No, but I'm saying it literally is a video game.
Oh, okay.
Because video games were based off a lot of the silliness of walking out there with an Uzi and just never running out of bullets, and B, killing every guy in your path who can't sit to hit who makes stormtroopers like accurate shots. But like if they did a movie, but if it's told reasonably well in this kind of silly universe that it is, then I'm going to probably like it. I don't think this movie is going to be very good, but I'm also going off of, okay, I'll give you Predator 2 to a certain extent. This is with the Predator movies, I expect weird decisions to be made when you're just like, hey, we may have seen it before, but if you can either have new music or new elements or whatever that help frame something I've seen before, because I've seen a revenge tale 5,000 times, but I still can watch revenge tale movies and be like, damn, he's going after this cool bad guy and they are gonna, mess each other up, but the good guy's gonna kill him in a horrible way, probably.
Yeah.
But so I'm gonna step back what I said back a little bit. I do not, because it's going direct to Hulu. That is the reason I have a problem, or where it may, because it's either they gave it.
I think the 2018 movie really scared investors, so I think that's the best they're going to get is Hulu. I don't know if it's really a reflection on this movie and its script, because I mean we do have the guy from 10 Cloverfield Lane directing this,
and the first Predator didn't have a huge budget.
No,
none of the Predators have had none of a lot of the movies we like until they actually tried to give them for the time big budgets to see when they seem to go sideways. Like the first Predator, second Predator had a bigger budget, definitely than the first one.
Well, definitely.
And it had some things but I mean, the second Predator had the Scorpio, man. Going, come on, Eden.
Yeah.
The Scorpio is waiting.
And he was all drugged out, man. He's ready to fight.
I know.
And then,
of course, all those guys found out 8-foot tall, dreadlocked alien is not your buddy.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it has some fun moments, but I guess I'm just because, dude, when the Predator came out, I was so hyped for that movie, so hyped for that because I was like, I didn't expect it to be the first one, maybe not even the second. I was like, if this is the third best Predator movie. Because I never really got into Predators because I never bought the main guy, the guy from The Pianist, who's a good actor, but he made
Adrian Brody,
he made some bad choices in some of his role. To try and buy him as being, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger, the mini-me version.
He was good in Chapel Wait though.
Yeah, no, he's been good in movies, but I didn't buy, for one of these movies where we, it's alien. I mean, we suspend our disbelief, obviously, all the time. We suspend our disbelief sometimes when we buy certain toys and tell us that they're really good. Necessarily.
I've never done that.
But, I think that I'm being too critical on this. You know what? I'm going to have to wait and I got to watch it. But I have some concerns because of the Predator. I'm worried I think they're going to try and play it probably more straight. But this is also Disney now. And Disney seems to like to take a big, just take a big syringe of jokes, stab them in their products, and just go, and they go.
Well, we'll see how that plays out. CC Gray says maybe in the minority, but they liked Predators. I'm not knocking Predators. Predators had a lot of great moments in it, but I was not a fan of the Super Predators and their design. The Bad Bloods. I like the idea that there were Bad Bloods and there were two different.
There are different types of Predators.
Yeah. I like that, but I think they just let that be an excuse to make their own creatures, and I wasn't a fan of that choice.
And the dogs were weird.
Yeah, I mean the dogs.
I didn't think they were terrible.
Thing with. But yeah.
Well, the dog from the Predator, I hate. I'm like, is that a predator that was mutated into dog, and what predator that had half a brain
Well, yeah, they were doing
that
that
would let
gene
himself?
sampling, so who knows? Maybe that was what it
I
was.
yeah, but I mean,
They
what
grabbed
predator who's
Scooby
an
and they
expert
grabbed the
hunter?
predator baby DNA, and we're like,
Yeah,
let's see what we can
but
make.
so that's what I have some concern about. Now it's like the Alien versus Predator movies. What is your like? You know me, I love the figures. I wish I could buy all the figures of all the Predators from it, especially the first one, because I love the design to the Predators. I like the first AVP if it was only rated R. Like, I mean, a really an R movie where you some people die horribly and get skinned.
Well, AVP, I think it had a lot of potential, but the writing was just horrible. And then, of course, again, look at what they were doing to the costume. I really hate the mandibles they started putting on those predators. I mean, that was my big problem with their look, was just the mandibles. It's just the over accentuated mandibles.
They started with AVP was where they did start. I think more than
Well,
like
they made them
Predator
bigger
or anything.
in Predator 2, so they were starting then, but it just started getting way
Where
out
you
of
see him,
hand.
where they got the mandibles and he can, where the scar was that Scar, right? The
Yeah,
one with the marking Scar.
yeah.
When he just gets, when the Queen busts out, and I apologize, I know this movie's like 15 or 16 years old,
Oh yeah, that
but you still want to figure, yeah. So, but when the Queen busts out of the ice and
yeah,
he just gets the oh bleep face with his
yeah,
mandibles open up, I was like, okay, that was kind of dumb.
yeah.
The predator should never go like, oh crap. You know,
Well,
he should look serious and angry, or like, here's something big. The
the
big
most oh
mother's still
crap we
alive and I
should have
can hunt
gotten
it.
was like if his back was turned, he'd like turn around real quick and evaluated the situation, not this. What?
Yeah, just something with the facial reaction.
Twinks.
Yeah, he should have got serious and like pulled out his thing, because here's the big thing. Like, this is one of the hardest things. Yeah, Ben, I'm sorry. After 18 years, I don't keep spoilers.
Yeah,
Man,
this movie is a little beyond. I think Ben's just playing with you.
I know. I figured as much. Anyway, keep going, Maz.
But yeah, I would like this movie to do well. I think what would work really well with this movie is if we can have these two characters that are going to be in this movie walk away from each other in the end, not one killing the other. I would like for them to eventually like team up to deal with something kind of like an AVP where, you know, the Predator and Alexa teamed up,
To take
but
on the Queen.
neither of them dying in the end. You know, this is like our first contact.
Well, they had to
not
kill the
necessarily-
Scar so that they could set up and mess up the Predator in AVP Wreck One. That you have to admit is not a great movie.
No, but the Predator design was much better than previously.
Yeah.
It was one of our better Predator
Wolf is
designs.
great. I think Wolf is one of the coolest looking Predators, but I couldn't see him.
Yeah.
It's
he
lighting.
was a really cool Predator. And then,
the
of course, you had
aliens to
your
me look
Pred
cool.
Alien, which was aesthetically pretty awesome, although questionable in the storytelling.
Yeah. Well, you mean you mean how they make new aliens?
Yeah, the whole
Made the Queen-
I'm just gonna French kiss you and then you're gonna be pregnant.
Yeah, and yeah, that got, you know, why they made you ask why were the Predators in the temple keeping a regular alien queen when they should just, you know, if they sacrifice humans, one of them becomes, you know, a pred alien or two, and they just keep those, because those guys just got to run up into, you know, you just unleash them into the sacrificial chamber and they French kiss everybody, and they have like 50 aliens in like a minute instead of waiting for eggs.
Well, you know, this is the Predator itself as a species. It's very pure when it comes to its clandom and everything. So I think the playing with their genetic code is something that they just couldn't abide, because I think in some of the story arcs they were actually referred to, you know, the Pred Alien was referred to as the abomination. So just that crossbreeding, I don't think that they willingly wanted to have that happen. I think there's just something.
Well, I didn't say that's what you use one of your enemy clans for, and stick it on them. Yeah. But so, you know, the best thing to me about AVP 2 was just when the jock idiot gets his face melted off. That's a great. That's one of my.
I was happy when that
Predator
happened. I was
scenes.
happy with that dude's crush got impaled. I was so happy when that happened, because I was like, oh my god, just
oh yeah. When
I wanted the little brother to get impaled too, but
yeah, but we can't get everything we want.
Yeah. I would have been happy with all of them dying except for the former military one with her kid.
Yeah,
Fine.
it was. But we're talking about like. So I'm gonna be. I'm concerned it's gonna be on Hulu. However, we have to go. I always say for a franchise, and this isn't always the best tack to take. But if you're going to look at if they're doing a reboot, remake, a new sequel, or what, yeah, this is true, Adrian. If they look like Twi'leks, you're good. If they look like xenomorphs, you're in for a really bad day.
Yeah.
The with the I lost my train of thought here. I hate when it is, but
Okay. Well, while you reestablish that, I have
Go.
something I wanted to mention. Well, we're knocking on the whole Hulu original thing. Hulu is actually coming out with some decent content. I'm watching Dope Sick right now on Hulu, and that's really well done. I mean, granted, it's not sci-fi or anything, but it's got Michael Keaton as one of the main leads. So they're not afraid to spend a little money.
I've watched The Handmaid's Tale.
He's not like
That's
Tony
a good
Stark
show.
money. Yeah.
I'm not saying they don't have content, but I to me, Predator is but it's like they're doing an Alien TV series, and I'm kind of like, I know. I mean, Alien doesn't lend itself to me to be in a TV series.
Well, I think both franchises have done some stuff that really hurt the draw. I mean, they've put out. I mean, the last couple Alien movies were mediocre at best and didn't make up their money that they're supposed to have. Didn't bring in the money that they expected. And that's because they won't let Ridley Scott just bugger off. He needs to get off of
Alien. Alien Covenant, which
Prometheus was his fault too. The way that was, he was part of that project.
Yeah, well, I mean, but Alien Covenant was the one that really, to me, went off the.
Well, yeah, I didn't like the whole David story, but that's beside the point. But I think what they're trying to do right now by putting these things on streaming like this is reestablishing trust. They're going to give us something that we don't have to really go out of our way and pay for, something we can just choose to watch to hopefully build the momentum back up.
Like they're following the Mando playbook.
Yeah, they're going to do something to build the momentum back up, and then we're going to get a movie, or even if it helps draw subscribers, maybe we'll never get a movie, but we'll get more content that's better produced in the long run. Yada yada yada. So, yeah, you guys are funny, but I'm sorry,
Daddy, chill. We're not. We're not.
No, I was talking about Adrian and P Rock.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But yeah, no. You know what though? I can safely say this will at least be better than the Predator.
It'd be hard pressed to not be better than the Predator. Although, in my opinion, the best thing the Predator had going for it was Olivia Munn.
Yeah.
And it wasn't necessarily her acting, it's just the eye candiness that is.
Yeah, I never mind Olivia Munn.
Yeah, I mean, who in the right mind would mind Olivia?
We may just got ourselves just whatever.
Oh, well, you can stop there. I think we were at that threshold. We don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, but this movie though, like I will say, I just look at this like without knowing anything. Like if I didn't know it was a Predator, I would look at this like if I didn't have this and someone just sent me that, I'd be like, dude, that looks like, is that a Predator?
My problem with this shot right here is that the Predator looks like he's in waist deep quicksand right now.
Yeah,
the shot is out of proportion.
If she gets into a fist fight with this guy, I don't see how she has a chance. Because Arnold just got beaten to half into a.
I know they want to have him like show up in the shot, so they have to have him kind of close. And I know they want to establish he's bigger without showing any kind of features of the figure or the Predator. But to cut him off at the thighs, it looks about where they cut him off at. If you look at where you can see,
it looks like
for the horizon line, they've cut him off around the thighs. It's just like, what are you doing to me?
It's
and yes, also with the original Predator, something that is really hard to replicate now is we know what the Predator looks like. The first movie spends 45 minutes to maybe an hour not showing you the Predator at all. I mean,
about the old Jaws example, like
yeah, they do.
But they made sure when you get to see him, he looks amazing.
Yeah, they do a great job of teasing you about this guy. I mean, you see. You come off by first just seeing his vision, and that kind of stuff. And of course, the bodies he's left behind, I guess, before that. But, you see his heat vision. You see him don't even see, but you hear him what he's hearing and how he's playing with sound, and then then you start seeing the cloaked stuff, but you don't see him. You just see like outlines. So that the whole time
And
they're
they
teasing you what this creature's
and
going to look like.
right when they
And
unleash
then when you
all their
see him, you
ammo,
still haven't seen him because he's got a biomask on, and they got to reveal that. They got to take that off to get
yeah,
the key line from Arnold. You're one ugly,
yeah.
etc.
Well, I
So,
love that scene too, where they show him for like, within the first 35, 40 minutes, you get that
mhm.
like 2 second shot of him with the
Yeah,
mask on after they unload like everything they've got.
yeah,
And I think that's it. So you kind of have an idea of the threat, but you like, if you blink for a second, you miss it kind of thing.
yeah, yeah. I
You're
mean,
like,
we're
what is
patching
that?
himself up, and you just see. Actually, you just see. I think his skin and like him pulling out the needle or whatever that he injects himself with. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
and you see his face too, because that's right. He screams and turns
the
away from the
mask,
camera.
well,
Yeah. Yeah,
not
yeah, the
not
mask.
in two, but I mean in one, after they unload all their rounds.
Yeah.
And you get to see just for like a second when his cloaking goes off, you get to see him for like a millisecond
Oh,
in
okay.
his mask. So you don't know what he looks like, but you're like, if you blink, you miss it. And you're
Mhm.
like, what the heck is that? And you still, even by seeing him, you're like, what is it? What is that thing? Yeah.
It's crazy because there's no way to replicate it really because we all know what the Predator looks like now, and then that was a lot of what made that movie work was the whole tease, the entire film, what this thing is. We don't know what it is. We're supposed to believe during the first half of the movie that this is just an op that's gone wrong that got taken out by the hostile forces they're now there to deal with, and not an alien at all. Although, if you read the title of the movie and saw the spaceship at the beginning, you knew that there was some kind of alien going on. But yeah, that's beside the point. But with Predator 2, they didn't have that to work with. All they had was a new design for the Predator to work with. And I think, given that they didn't have that to work with, they still did a pretty good job of stringing you along. Because, he was a new design. He had new weapons. He had a new look to him. So there was that newness there. And they didn't go over the top with that at all. They really did it. And of course, the real treat, the real caveat was at the end where you see the lost tribe, that you see all these other ones, and you're getting this
Yeah.
background and information on them, which is just awesome. Which is why I like Predator 2 as
Well,
much as I do.
one question, Mont, did you already talk about, because I'm guessing you've been focusing more so on the Disney Plus stuff that was announced and stuff and this thing
I don't know
today?
everything that was announced. I haven't been focused at all, actually.
Well, one thing I wanted to ask you is, this is just about, because now I guess I'm looking at like 12 either returning second seasons or series for Disney Plus of MCU stuff,
Oh yeah.
including announced ones. So I want to just ask you, and I'd like some comments from the gallery for people who have seen WandaVision. Do we really need an Agatha House of Harkness series?
Yeah, I think she's going to be a bigger player later on, so that's why they're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think you'll need to have watched it, but you'll be one of those people that will understand more that's going on later if you do.
Yeah,
Because this is all gonna be backstory for her. This I don't think there's gonna be anything current with her. What's up, Sinister?
I think I agree that what they need? They need to do an Alien versus Predator story in a colony in the
Yeah,
future of
they
the
need to
alien
go
thing. That's
grab the
what
Dark
everybody
Horse
wanted
comic. They need to grab the Dark
with
Horse comic,
Machiko.
the original Alien versus Predator, and do that. They need to
Just
do
do it
that,
in
or
the
even
future.
Deadliest of the Species. They need to do either of those two.
I want them to do, like, I really wish they would do a thing of, now no one's going to remember this, Aliens versus Aliens Genocide, where they had the red and the black aliens.
I haven't seen that. That's one of the books, right?
Yeah, it was one of the old comics from the early mid
The Dark Horse
90s.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I've seen the
really would
toys
like
of the red,
the
queen.
Red
And stuff.
Queen. NECA
Yeah.
did a big old
Yeah.
figure of the
Yeah.
Red Queen, which I had and then broke.
Yeah.
I got that for free by using a ton of my GameStop point stuff I have for being an employee.
Oh,
like
nice. Was it a
$100.
GameStop exclusive or something?
No, I spent
No?
money
No.
on it.
Okay.
And bought it. I didn't have to pay anything. But then I broke the tail like within a week. And it just had too many stupid pieces.
Oh, I know. I have a queen as well, so I know that. In fact, mine's just laying on a table somewhere. I haven't even. It stands for garbage. It's the little prongs like to just impede everything, and
I got your buddy in. there.
Hmm?
I got your buddy in there today,
What
sitting
buddy?
right next to you.
Oh yeah, your short trooper. You got him in today. That's right. You were telling me.
Yeah,
about that.
I work from home today, but I
Right
haven't
on.
opened. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. I don't like doing it. I want to do it when I got sunlight and stuff outside,
Yeah.
and just because I'm not going to do a billion posing with him because he's a trooper. It's going to be like Mysterio. I would go crazy with or something.
The only problem with his posing is you can't lift that leg up that high. That's
okay. I mean, Maz, how much posing I do is not going to be nearly as much as you. Okay, go ahead and read there.
So Sinister SMR says there are so many great story ideas already out there. If the studio would just take a chance and throw some money at it, they could make a really awesome AVP movie.
Yeah, but
I agree.
However, AVP 2 Requiem, which had a lesser budget than Alien versus Predator, I think AVP those were pretty mid range to lower budget movies. The Requiem bombed, and when you have a movie of a franchise just die for what that takes 30 years in Hollywood to get someone to do something.
If you take AVPR and you cut out all the BS drama with the humans, it's a great movie. Yeah. If you could see it, that's the other caveat.
See that's I don't mean, but Maz is one of the few guys I think I can just go crazy and talk about this because no one wants to ever talk about the Alien versus Predator movies because they all think they're crap. And to a certain extent, I agree.
Oh, the writing is horrible.
I have literally watched AVP 1 and 2 like 12 times. Now, it's been the first one 8 times, the second one 4 times. But I saw both of them opening day in movie theater because I was so jacked for both of them. Because I so wanted it because I love Alien Predators. Yeah. That's what makes me jealous of you because I wish I had been collecting hot toys.
I bought them after the fact too, man. I didn't buy the only one I got that was retail was my Wolf.
Yeah, but my problem
P-Rock in the house.
Hey, P-Rock, how you doing, sir? My only big problem with 2 is if they just I don't know what they were doing because they're aliens, like freaking like what we can make out of them. And I know you want to keep them in the dark so you can't see them very much because maybe that was part of the problem with all the CGI aliens we had in the first one. But those aliens' practical suits looked amazing. So the Pred alien looked amazing. Let us see them. Keep them in the shadows, but put enough lighting in there, bros, so we can see the things when they're munching.
Well, that's why I bought a Pred alien so I can see it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I guess it's a bad thing for your movie where one of the still shots from the final showdown between the Pred alien and Wolf is when you see them the best, and you're like, "Holy crap, they look amazing! This looks like it's awesome. Why can't I see it?" That's creative decision when you spend millions of dollars on a product. Sometimes you're just like, I know there's a lot of chefs in the kitchen whenever a multi-million-dollar movie is made. It doesn't matter if it's $20 million. It doesn't matter if it's $220 million. There's going to be a lot of people you have to juggle, except for maybe a couple directors, or if you're paying for the movie yourself, like Lucas did with the prequels, which was a bad idea. That ended up being a bad idea from a storytelling. But anyway,
we're not going to talk about the prequels because I'm pretty sore about those.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could always talk about the sequels and get.
Let's leave Star Wars for Nate and his channel.
Yeah. Well, no, I was going to say we could bring Nate on here and we could just talk about.
I thought Nate had to work tonight. Otherwise, I would have sent him a link a long time ago.
No, but I'm saying we could have had him on tonight and we could have done and surprised him with the sequel trilogy talk where you and I just talked about the sequel trilogy for like 2 hours until his head exploded.
I have nothing to say about that trilogy.
No, but we could say bad things about it or good things, or just ask you, "Hey, Nate, what do you think about this and that and this and that? And what do you think about?" Till his head exploded. Spontaneous and combusting head would get you tons of views and tons of likes.
Possibly. I mean, Scanners wasn't that big of a movie though, but sure.
Hey, I love the first one. So, hey, P-Rock, how are you doing, sir?
Doing good. I'm trying to find my car keys.
Well, I'll tell you what. Since Maz, you've got P-Rock in now, I'm going to go because I'm going to go get my dinner.
All right, Lane, man, enjoy your Chipotle. If you want to come back and we're still here, man, just
I literally have nothing. Oh, my life is sad.
So what you
But what? Let me just ask real quickly. Maybe you can do this as a little kind of promo for what else is gonna. I know I'm so disappointed. See, Maz is acting like I hadn't talked to him ahead of time, saying we should ambush you with the sequel trilogy and then block you so you can't turn. I was gonna hack your computer and stuff so you couldn't turn it off, so you'd have to listen to us. But unfortunately, I just gave it away.
Yeah, you ruined it.
Burn the sequel trilogy. Hey, I know you're gonna send me like you want to pay $350 for that Praetorian card I'm trying to sell. There, Nate, you're just trying to hide it. You're trying to block it from yourself. Just admit it. All right. Well, Ali, what are you going to be talking about? Kind of, do you think going forward? What do you have planned for?
It's really hard to say, man. It really depends on where the conversation takes us. I know Ben would be happy if we talked about Doctor Who again, but
okay. Well, okay. So if I come back, you guys are talking. What were you going to be discussing with Doctor Who? I didn't mean to get you sidetracked to AVP and all that stuff.
Oh, well, no, you didn't. I had the AVP thing or the Predator thing up, so who knows? This is a very spur of the moment stream. I was catching the tail end of Nate's stream, and people were like, "You should go on." So I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, so. I agree. What everybody wanted for the Alien versus Predator movie is they just wanted.
We all wanted it out in space.
It didn't even have to be exactly that story, or it could be something, but it was set in the future with colonial marines and all. I mean, James Cameron made it work for almost nothing.
Yeah.
Back in 85.
He had a $17 million budget, I think. 20 million
something. But I mean, now he had Stan Winston in there. That's for special effects. Maybe the only guy since Ray Harryhausen who could do crazy stuff with miniatures and stuff. But I mean, so they would have had that guy since Winston was older, may have even been close to dying by then or something. But that's what just we wanted. We just want. I mean, do that movie and then go to the alien homeworld with the alien empress or what? I mean, they've got in the Marvel comics, they got a weird alien empress queenie thingamabobber.
Yeah, you see her in that first issue.
World. Yeah, and she appeared a little bit in the thing in like the 6th issue. And you're like, what the heck is going on?
I missed the later issues, man, because my store stopped getting books. It was really annoying, so I missed them.
Oh, really?
I got the first issue, I got the second issue, and I got the 5th issue. So I missed 3, 4, and anything after 5.
Well, you haven't missed, honestly. It's been Salvador Roca. I really hope they get a different artist because his art doesn't exactly. It's too bright and shiny.
But if the book picks up, I have her cameo. I have the Empress cameo, so that's cool, right?
Yeah. No, it's supposed to be the end of Act 1.
Okay.
And so I mean, I don't know if this is supposed to have a beginning, middle, and end or whatever, or it'll be like 15 issues that Marvel says, we got to reboot it as a number 1.
We'll
all right. Latest Marvel is trash. Well, unfortunately, I read Extreme Carnage recently, so in the last 4 months, and that movie, that series almost damaged me going to see Let There Be Carnage because the character was so stupid in that, and it also brought the Life Foundation symbiotes, and then like. I don't know, Maz. Are you familiar with Anti-Venom?
I mean, I've heard of the character. I don't really read a lot of.
Well, the original Anti-Venom was for killing symbiotes and was Eddie Brock. That's when he was when I think if I remember, that's when Flash Thompson didn't have lower legs and he was Agent Venom or Venom Space Knight when he was going in outer space with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
This is 90s storylines, which is why I don't.
No, this is more 2000.
I'm sorry, what lane? It's more what?
2000. This is more within the last 5-10 years.
I wasn't reading Venom then.
But yeah, no. I'll just put it this way. So they had Absolute Carnage, which was Carnage and Cletus Cassidy actually brought back from the dead. Carnage symbiote had bounced around like he'd been with Norman Osborn as a Red Goblin and some other stuff. Mm-hmm. But Cletus Cassidy actually was revived. Had what's her name? Shriek and stuff. Who was the same love kind of as like she was in the movie, and Carnage found out and talked to the god of the symbiotes, Null, who was around in the previous universe, like with Galactus.
Okay,
but he was deep in slumber, and the Marvel Alien series was just boring out, and said the art was subpar. Lane, you pulling a me? What am I doing?
Man, you're
I don't know. I just
You're
thought that
pulling.
was important to you because he said that.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well, anyway, let's just say Carnage was really cool in this, and absolute Carnage. And then the end of the series ended with basically saying, "Aha, you did it." And now Null is free and he's coming to
Ha-ha.
eat the earth and covered in black goo with giant black goo symbiote dragons. But hey, Iron Man got to literally drive a Celestial that looks like the guy from the Eternals. He actually literally drove a black goo Celestial as like a giant Iron Man armor after driving a giant black goo dragon as a giant Iron Man Extremis armor. Yeah, well, hey, you know what? My food's there. It's probably just going to be cold, so it's what microwaves are for. All right, anyway, I am going to shut up now and let Maz take control of his stream again and not
But
be
you
like,
did
la, la, la,
you
la,
did
la,
pick up-
la, la.
you
P-Rock.
did pick up
Hey,
Chipotle?
P-Rock, by the way, I want to say I managed to catch some of the stream yesterday for Veterans Day, and it was really cool, everything you guys talked about and just being on there and everything yesterday.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
We'll improve on it for next year. We'll improve on it. It was the first time.
Well, Maz, you're probably going to want to take back your screen because I'm about to go bye-bye. Or did Maz go bye-bye?
Okay, Maz is in the potty.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm like, I guess I'm not going somewhere for. Let me not just leave it blank here, so we can be like that.
we're all
where-
back. We're all back. I used that
where-
opportunity. I could hear you from the bathroom, so I was able to
Oh.
still hear. But I was like,
Yeah, no,
I'll
but
take the time. To use the
I was
restroom.
hoping
I
we were
knew
not.
it was in the potty. I just guessed too.
Yeah. I was hoping we were not pulling a like when Facebook crashed and literally Nate could not log out, so his stream was on for like 13 hours in a row or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was funny. Nate, we love you, man. Hope you're having fun tonight.
Yeah, Nate, have fun. Lane,
You're
enjoy
right.
your
Our
Chipotle.
outros are long. Wait, take
Oh,
it out.
that's what you can't don't do with me.
Yeah. So, P-Rock,
Yep.
quick question for you, real quick. So that maybe you guys. So, are you a Doctor Who fan?
No, not really. No.
Well,
I know what it is.
well,
I tried watching it one time, but I got bored.
then that just
My
means
brother
Moz
watches
can
it.
talk you to death instead of me talking to him to death like I've been for the last 30 minutes.
I know he's a popular
What?
character.
I'm not talking
But-
anybody to death.
Maz, you don't talk people to death, but I'm just like,
Oh,
gotta
okay.
think someone may talk people to death like I do.
Nate,
So
over
I'm not
here
the
it's
only
cold
one.
and raining.
Oh, that sucks, man. It's cold here, and I probably shouldn't be wearing shorts right now, so I'm probably gonna be cold.
You did pick up Chipotle's?
Hmm?
You did pick up Chipotle's?
No, he hasn't left yet. He's
Yeah, I need to go.
I didn't leave it either. I'm still trying
I was supposed to go pick it up at 7.
Me too. Oh, not that early.
It's 8:30, so it's what 7:30 over there, man.
Yeah, so
Lane, go
what
get
can I
your
say? I love hearing
Come
the sound
back
of my own
afterwards.
face on the Moz stream.
I love some-
All right, I'll catch you guys later.
Take it easy, Lane. Thanks for popping in.
Yep.
All right. Apparently, it's cold as hell out there tonight, according to
I don't want to leave you hanging, so I'm
Nope.
still trying to find my keys. I didn't even grab my food yet. I can't
Where's
leave the
your
house without my
food?
keys.
And where
I
are
didn't
you
leave- I
at?
didn't
Are
leave
you
the
in your
house yet.
basement?
Yeah, I'm in my basement trying to find. I was down here earlier, and I think my keys might be down here. These are all my boxes, like with figures.
I see a Funko Pops there behind you on the right.
Oh, these are the empty boxes for my
Funko Pops.
the Godzilla I got. These were all gifts for me. The Godzilla.
Yeah. Blame it on the gifts. Yeah, we know you like your Funko Pops.
I had it in
Don't
the
lie.
stream yesterday.
I'm just kidding around. So I'm confused. Are you heading out too?
When I
Just
find my
trying to-
keys, I don't know where they're at yet. I got a few minutes.
Oh.
I just don't want you to leave you hanging because I heard you saying.
Oh, it's all good, man. I was just
P-Rob,
playing
we have
around.
to hold my breath for P-Rob.
Just playing around. I like I said, I just started the stream because people were like, "Hey, you need to start a stream." I was like, "Oh, okay." I hadn't intended to. I intended to just pop in here and watch the new trailers that were dropped or the new things for like, She-Hulk and Miss Marvel. I didn't get around to that though. So
I didn't see anything yet.
yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I did
saw
watch
Moon
the
Knight.
featurette on Disney Plus for Boba Fett.
I didn't see that yet.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes long, and I watched Shang-Chi this morning at 3 a.m. when it dropped.
I'm watching that tonight.
Yeah, I watched that, and so now the only Marvel movie I haven't seen is Eternals. So
Yep, same here. Hopefully next month or the month after it'll be on Disney Plus.
yeah, we'll see. I mean, whenever it's on there, I'll see it. Whenever.
Whatever.
But yeah, I really don't have a lot going on tonight, guys. Like I said, I popped on to kind of hook you guys up with something because you guys wanted me to be here. And Nate, even though he didn't leave for like another hour after that,
His long outro.
we ain't got
he
time
said.
for you, Moz. An hour later, he finally signs off. I'm like streaming, going, I really didn't want to step on his toes, but I wanted to be here for when people were looking to go.
Yeah.
So
Look at
Ben was
option.
the first one here.
Who?
Ben.
Ben
Curran.
Curran.
He's in Wales.
1:30 in the morning or in the afternoon?
He's in Wales, so it's probably 1:30 in the morning there. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
They're
been
5
there.
hours ahead of us.
That's it. Dang.
Yep.
That'll be more.
Yeah. Once we have daylight savings times, they're 5 hours. If we're on the spring part, then it's 4 hours. But yeah.
Yeah, when I was in Korea, I was 13 hours ahead. Felt weird.
So you were like time traveling. You knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, I was in the
13 hours
future.
before I did.
It sucks, man. I wasn't collecting Hot Toys back then, so I could have maybe took a plane to Hong Kong or Japan and pick up Hot Toys when I was there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how the traveling would be, but it probably would be that long. Yeah.
Yeah, because you could jump on the military planes for free.
Oh wow. Yeah. Heck yeah, man.
A lot of people flew to the Philippines.
Yeah, Ben, I used to DJ on this station called Eve Radio. It was for Eve Online, and it was based over in the UK. So I always knew because they were on GMT. So I know that they were on GMT. And so yeah, most of UK I think is on. Oh, well,
no, I'm just trying something out real quick.
Oh my God, Godzilla's talking to me. You see, Best Buy just came out with a steelbook for Godzilla versus Kong, right? The 4K steelbook.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to get into that. Like I said, I still have a whole bunch of them. I may have some down here in bags.
They just re-released it or put it back out in the store because I know it had production issues or whatever. It didn't drop properly. So I know people in the steelbook collector groups are like saying, "Oh, this is out," and so is Zack Snyder's Justice League steelbook. I'm like, okay.
So those things actually they gain value. Like what's the most expensive one you have?
Steelbook?
Yeah.
My Ghostbusters 2-pack. My 4K for Ghostbusters 2-pack. Ghostbusters 1 and 2.
How much that's worth?
It sells on eBay for close to $300. I got the Suicide Squad 4K steelbook. I got it the day it dropped. Because I like to own my movies and stuff. I don't like the internet or anybody else dictating when I can watch my movies. Now, with that being said, if I go to watch it, I'll probably go and just watch it on HBO Max or stream it off of whatever my digital redeem code I got it with. Okay, all right. So it's not out there yet. All right, you're back, P-Rock.
Yep.
I'm trying to see what that other pop is. She something. Oh, I know what we'll do. This.
What
Shenron. Haha. That's the other pop. What's the one underneath Shenron?
Yeah, Shenron and Kong.
Okay. I was being nosy. I was like, what is this other pop? Tell me.
Yeah, everything else is boxes of figures and figures.
Yeah, Ben, exactly. Yeah, when you buy digital content, just so you know, you don't own that content. They can always just take it off of whatever you bought it. If you read the terms of service, they can take it back. So that's why I don't believe in buying physical media. Now, I'll redeem a code so I can utilize that license through a streaming service or whatever, so I don't have to keep it on my hard drive or whatever. But I won't typically buy, a digital license. P-Rock ducked down. It's really weird. And there's smoke coming up. Something's on fire, P-Rock. Something's on fire.
Where?
I see smoke. Smoke coming from your booth.
It's my vape.
Yeah, and I kind of figured out what it was. I mean, you got the hoodie and everything. I can tell you're shady.
No, I'm shady. The hoodie's because it's raining over here. I went to walk to my car and I realized I didn't have my keys on me. It's raining outside.
So
right now I'm in my basement. So I came in from the back.
Right. Sure. You keep telling yourself that.
I'm not shady. I'm just a loving collector.
Well, guys, you got to get out. You found your keys?
Not yet. It's up to you, man. I can talk for a little bit longer if you want. It's up to you,
dude. How do you not know where your keys are?
Well, I know they're in the house somewhere because I came back in with them.
I bet you they're in the car. I bet you locked them in the car.
No, I locked the car before I came in.
Yes, with the keys in them.
No, because I needed the keys to get into the house. I know they're in the house somewhere. I got into the house.
Maybe you forgot to lock your house though, and that's why you didn't think to go get your keys out of the car.
No, because I came in from the well, no, it's not even making me think about it. But no, I know it's not in the car. It's not in the car.
Dude, they're always in the last place you look. So
check the boxes. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, Adrian says check the boxes. I say they're still sitting in your ignition. That's my bet.
It's funny because you guys were talking about Predators and Alien, and I found my box that has my Predators and Alien.
What, your necklace? Oh no! Amazon box for the fall.
Oh well. So yeah, I found my box that has all my Aliens and Predators.
Nate says check the shippers. Oh yeah, there's the NECA aliens.
Oh, it still smells brand new.
Yeah, they've been locked in there with their plastic smell all building up all this whole time.
Well, no, I pulled out these two. Every time I put them in the basement, I pull out the silicone packs in there, so it doesn't get humid inside of them.
Oh, okay.
It helps so that way mold won't build up inside the box.
Rock on. Yeah. I love the design of the NECA aliens and stuff, man, but they just don't stand.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I missed those packs, man. I didn't get it. It took me a while to find because I got one NECA. I got the Alien 2-pack with Hicks and the Alien.
Oh no.
The NECA 2-pack, and I got Michael Biehn to sign that. And that was a pain to track down. Say again?
I think some mold got here. Bishop has a little bit of mold on him.
What?
Yeah.
P-Rock looks like he's robbing the place.
Who said? Somebody said that? You're fucking Adrian, yo. I broke in. I'm streaming from somebody else's house.
That's okay, guys. We got the visual evidence.
No, I'm fucking Adrian, that guy. Yep.
Oh, an AVP. Is it who? I can't tell who it is. Is it Scar or Celtic?
This is Celtic.
Just turn around and tell you. It's Celtic. Yep. Nice. He's worth some money. Those AVP ones are worth some money.
Oh, they are the NECA ones? I'm keeping these though. I still have no space for them right now.
I think they're worth like $100 out of the box or something. If you have all this stuff.
Of course, you gotta have her.
Nate says you're robbing Lou's place.
You gotta have Ripley.
Oh, Ripley with Newt. Yeah. The only figure, like I said, I have that's not an alien just directly is the 2-pack, and I bought it just to get Michael Biehn to sign it. Because I don't. One of the reasons I didn't buy a lot of those is because a lot of those came in blister packs. Is that Hudson or Hicks?
You want some? You want some? Come get it.
Hudson?
You too? Oh, you want to? Yeah, you too.
But yeah, one of the reasons I didn't buy a lot of the alien ones is because they came in blister packs, and I don't like opening figures that I can't put away. You know? So when they did the Ultimate lines and they did stuff in boxes that I could put stuff back in the box, then I was cool with buying them and opening them. But the ones that come in blister packs, it just kills me because I want to open it. I just stay there the whole time going, man, I wish I could take you out, but I know I could never put you back because I have to destroy the packaging.
Let me see. I got the way I had them displayed. I have them like in a battle type diorama pose. Let me see if I can find a picture for that. If I have a picture. Let me see. Camera, videos. So you collect? You have most of these too?
No. I only have a couple. I got the 40th anniversary stuff for Aliens, and then I got a couple Predators.
And I got the original Predators too. The original one, the original Lost Tribe, not the re-releases. Yeah. I got those.
Well, they've been re-releasing them. I know that the Ultimate lines.
Yeah. I got the ones that before when they first released. I got the first release of them.
Yeah, you opened up all those blister packs, so now you can't put them. You can never put them back.
Like I said, I'm never gonna get rid of them. They're always gonna be with me. Or according to Nate, they used to be loose.
Yeah, he says you're robbing Lou's place. Lou would have more mezco though.
Yeah, he had more Mexico than me. The NECA stuff, I got more than him.
Yeah.
He didn't see all my stuff yet. Because the other day we were talking and he saw my background for the turtles. He's like, "Yo, let me see the turtles." He's like, "Oh shit, I knew that was turtles." He's like, "Yeah, I got turtles too."
Yeah.
I'm a turtles fan.
I'm
but
the only
actually,
one that doesn't have any turtles apparently, and that's because I could never find them. The NECA '90s movie ones, I could never find them.
I'll keep an eye if I see them because sometimes I do still see the Raphael and
I don't know when I'll have the money to buy them, so I wouldn't expect anybody to keep their eye out because right now I'm poor.
You're not
poor. Hot Toys has got my wallet right now, and I don't know where they put it.
You're not poor. You got a roof over your head. You're not poor. Don't you got a roof over your head?
My fun money is not fun right now. It's mad at me.
My fun money is like thighs, man. Show some thighs right now. You'll get some more people watching.
Show some thighs.
Get some thigh action. Here we go. Let's do it.
Nobody wants to see my thighs. True story.
You never know, man.
No, my boy Brent's got Turbo Man. He's got the Turbo Man doll. Took a picture with that Turbo Man doll. I didn't even know they made a real Turbo Man doll. That's from that Jingle All the Way movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad.
Yeah.
Turbo Man.
My pictures.
For those tuned in, P Rock's looking for something to show us, and
I'm trying to find. I thought I had a picture of like the way I had my NECA Alien vs Predator set up. Got some 18 pictures. Yeah, so I heard you guys talking about that show. So it's gonna be a show or a movie?
What's
Predator.
that?
The Prey.
Predator. It's gonna be. It looks like a movie that's going straight to streaming.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. It was a show maybe, but movie straight to streaming, that's not usually
6 Scale Collectibles. What's up, man? How you doing? And of course, you got Adrian here. How do you think Denobi got all his subscribers? He kept putting video content out.
No, he's trying to show the thigh. Denobi's thigh action. What up? What up, 6 Scale Collectibles?
What's going on, guys? Some people tip handsomely for thighs. Or here,
I'm rubbing Lou's house right now.
I don't have monetization yet, but here you go. There's my thing covered thighs. Look at that. Look at that. The thing.
Oh yeah, so skin though. You can't put it up.
No, my thing lounge pants. That's as close to skin you're gonna get. Yeah, you might get like Halloween or Evil Dead or Trick or Treat or Creepshow lounge pants. You know, it could be one of those, but I like my lounge pants.
All right, yeah, damn, I found it. This is another one that has all of them. But I found one. So let me see if I can share this with you real quick.
Just join this. I don't know if how that works.
I'll send you on Messenger text.
Oh yeah. I guess it'll work like that.
I told you, man, I work IT. I know this stuff. I could probably get your IP address right now and take over the show if I want.
Dun dun dun.
All right, hold on. Let's see. Where you at, pause?
So you're saying you can hack the Gibson? That's what you're saying?
Perhaps.
You're gonna make my BLT drive commit Harry Carey?
There it goes. Found it. All right, so I sent that to you just now. I'm gonna try to see if I can find the other one, but this is one that I had.
All right, let me share that.
I have one that had more predators and more aliens in it. Let's see if I find that one.
There you go. There's your picture shared. Boom. Boom shakalaka.
Shabam.
There's a lot of aliens and predators there. Not bad. Not bad. Looking good.
So right now, that's where I have currently that's where my mescals are at right now. So those are all right now in that bin I had here.
All right.
That's why I want a module case. When I get the module case, I can put that back in there, but I want to make it extended so I can have more of a bigger battlefield.
No, I get you. Although my module cases aren't going to have any of my NECAs in them. All my NECAs right now are put away in a box. because I buy the ultimate, so they're back in their their packaging. So they're just put away. I've stopped trying to use those for anything. The only one not put away, and I should put it away, is my queen. My queen's getting all kinds of messed up.
That queen's a pain. Yeah, she falls on me a lot.
Yeah, which is why mine's all kinds of messed up. In fact, I think I've lost some of her quills.
Yeah, I don't lose them, but I always like when I'm dusting, I always find like 1 or 2 quills on the floor.
Yeah, but I can't complain because I ended up getting her for free. So if she's destroyed next time I look at her, it'll be sad, but whatever.
Yeah, you're right. You can't complain.
Yeah, I mean, I got lucky. They're like, we're not going to send you new mouthpieces that fit into the mouth. We're just going to give you the whole figure for free. I was like, cool. All right. I'm fine with this. So
there's one thing real quick. Just send this that way. Hold on 1 second.
What else you got? You got something else?
I know Denobi's the king of Fisons, but I have some Fisons too.
Oh, hold on. You sent another photo. Let's see. That is not the right window. Where did the window go? That window. Is the Fisons you're showing us here?
Yep.
Rock on. Is that a Vampirilla there on the right? She's kind of dark there.
Yeah, there's Vampirella on the right, she in the middle, and Lady Death.
Lady Death on the left. It's Lady Death on the left, right?
Yep.
Rock on.
I'll do one more, and that's it.
All right, hold on.
That she one's nice, man. I like the way she came out.
Oh, you got Bloodshot there, and Red Sonja, and I don't know who the guy in the throne is.
Death Dealer. That's Frank, the artist. Frank. I can never pronounce his last name. Starts with an F. He does the Conan post, like the old school.
Yeah, I can't remember. Frank Zappa? Not Frank.
Yeah, something like that. That's the Death Dealer.
1 second.
You might have the Mezco of him. They have a Mezco pre-order for him if you want to get the Mezco one. See, people, this is just the other side of my collection. Like I said, I don't have no space. So all this stuff right now is boxed backed up.
Bloodshot, man. You got to get what you got to do for Bloodshot now, though, is you got to buy that Art Figures Dark Furion and paint him up to be Bloodshot.
That's the one of all my Fisons. He has his armpits ripped. Because I normally had him posed with holding the gun up. The reason I have it down is because his armpit was starting to rip.
Oh, damn. I got to take care of my Fison body on my Wolverine then, because that's probably going to happen to my Wolverine here.
You got to put some cornstarch on it. It helps keep the moisture off of it so it won't get sticky.
Okay. All right. I thought I could use the Shinichi grease, though. All right.
No, you don't want to use any grease. You need to use some kind of powder on the skin at least. For the body, the Fison body.
All right. Rock on. Well, look, man, I'm going to call this stream, I think. I mean,
all right, let me find my keys.
You got your car keys you're trying to take off. I know you're not trying to rush or anything, but, I don't want to hold you. And, yeah, I feel like we're just kind of, talking for the sake of talking and not really much agenda here. This was a kind of impromptu stream, and I appreciate everybody for turning in, but there wasn't a lot to talk about. Especially since Cable didn't actually drop like I thought he did.
Take it easy, everybody.
Yeah, guys. P-Rock, thanks for coming in here, man. I appreciate it. No problem. Adrian, Ben, Jeff, 6 Scale Collectibles, Geeking Out, everybody. I appreciate you all tuning in, and we'll see you Sunday night on Geeking Out. Take it easy, guys. Have a good night. Where is it?
You have to hit the leave. It says end. Leave studio.
I know.
Trying to help him.
Take it easy, man. Take it easy.
Yeah, hug everybody. Hugs.